Test, test. Test, test. A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eagles Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity College of Jacksonville for NCCAA Developmental Men's Basketball. Today's matchup features Rose Elite Academy and your home team, Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise for our opening prayer and remain standing for the national anthem. Lord Father, we thank you as always for allowing us to come together today, witness the talents you've given these gentlemen. We ask you to bless Rosalie as they travel home afterward, and Lord, keep their bus safe. Keep everyone on the court, Father. We ask free from all harm or injury. Lord, bless our nation. We need your healing hand. Above all, help us remember we are to worship you, our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. The National Christian College Athletic Association is a committed member and committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values for the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. And now, introducing the starting lineup. First, for our visitors from Rose Elite Academy. Number 0, Jawan Jinks Jr. Number 1, R.J. Gloucester. Number 2, Braylon Dees. Number 4, M.J. Reddick. And number 13, Iatib Hassan. And Rosalita is led by head coach Jeriel Rose and assistant coach Jarius Rose. And now the starters for your Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. At guard, a 6'3" freshman from Raleigh, North Carolina, number 2, Nick Brown. At guard, a 6'1" freshman from Madison, Florida, number 12, LeBron Lee. At guard, a freshman from Lakeland, Florida, number 13, Will Medina. At forward, a 6'4" sophomore from Valdosta, Georgia, number 15, Michael Carter. And at forward, a 6'4" freshman from Lake City, Florida, number 20, Braden North. The head coach of the Eagles is Mr. O'Neal Thompson. He is assisted by student assistant Diego Fernandez. And we are ready for developmental basketball live here on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network. I'm Ray Bureau, and we thank you for joining us here this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, for the safety of our student athletes, coaches, officials, and fans, access to the game floor is strictly limited. Only authorized personnel are permitted on the playing surface at any time. Any spectator who enters the game floor or restricted areas without permission will be immediately removed from the facility. We appreciate your cooperation in helping us maintain a safe and respectful environment for everyone. Thank you. Enjoy the game. And we are ready for the tip-off. And it's won by Rose Elite Academy. We do not have numbers on the season for Rose Elite, but I do know that these gentlemen can play basketball. They are led by the Rose family, of course, Xavier Rose and Jarius Rose, former TBC Eagles. Of course, we're now Trinity College of Jacksonville. Xavier Rose scored over 1,000 points in his career as an Eagle, multi-member of the South Region first team roster, and one of the most dynamic players that we have had here at Trinity College. Of course, he is here watching his brothers' teams, Jariel and Jarius, the leaders of Rose Elite Academy. That's the first shot for the Eagles, taken by Nick Brown. It does not go. And Rose Elite's Jawan Jinks Jr. heads up the court. He wears number 0. Rose Elite in those beautiful black uniforms with the white trim, and Trinity in the home whites with the gold trim. The shot put up and taken by M.J. Reddick, and that's our first score of the game. This game here inside Trinity Gymnasium today, women's basketball will take on the Blazers of Beacon College following this shot right here from LeBron Lee. Goes in. And that is a three-pointer for Lee, who averages 8.8 points per game. And we have ourselves a turnover that will give the ball over to TCJ, who is 4-1 this season. Their last game was a 78-65 win over Lamar Sports Academy on January 10th. The Eagles average 79.4 points per game and allow 66.6. Tell you just a little more in a moment. Carter, a spin move to the basket, and it is good. Michael Carter averages 8.4 points per game and 5 rebounds per game. Trinity shoots 48% overall on the season, 30% from three-point range and 71% from the free throw line. They have had themselves a really good season as well. 4 wins, just 1 loss. They have 2 wins over Lamar Sports Academy. Brandon North takes a shot, but first he'll be called for the traveling violation. And so that one will not count. Their only loss was to Baptist University of Florida. They've also defeated Rising Start Academy. And again, that win twice against Lamar Sports Academy, once in November and once here in January. That one goes all the way up the court but does not fall in. Eagles get the rebound. And a pass to North in the corner. This is for 3. It goes in and out and is rebounded by R.J. Gloucester. He hustles his way straight up midcourt and collides with LeBron Lee, and that will be a foul against Lee, our first foul of the basketball game. That women's game is scheduled to begin at 1 p.m., taking on Beacon College, and the Eagles will look for the season sweep. They got a win down at Beacon earlier this season. And a substitution for Rose Elite. Now entering, wearing number 5, is Khalik Jinks. Inbounding will be Hassan. 5-2 in favor of TCJ. Rose Elite Academy from Valdosta, Georgia, the hometown of the Rose family. Pump fake and then a jumper is no good. Will Medina pulls down the rebound for TCJ. They hustle up the court. Medina to Carter. And that one hits off the inside of the rim. Medina chases it down at midcourt, finds Carter, and might have gotten away with an extra step. And Medina will slow it down inside the midcourt circle. Shot clock already down to 10. Medina guarded by Jinks. Finds North. That's for 3. It's good. Braden North, 11.6 points per game. And the Eagles lead 8-2. Rose Elite hustles up the court. Kick to the outside. A 3-point shot from the corner. In and out from Hassan, but he chases down his own rebound and then has the ball stolen away. And an excellent play by Carter As he was coming down, he got the ball off the body of M.J. Reddick, and the ball went out of bounds, and it's going to be TCJ basketball following this timeout. BSN Sports is the official sports equipment and athletic apparel supplier of Trinity College of Jacksonville Athletics. Since 1972, they've made it a mission to elevate the student-athlete experience and remove everyday hassles so coaches can quickly order team uniforms, apparel, and equipment from the world's top brands. In addition, BSN Sports provides deep expertise in nearly every sport and at every level. From recreational leagues and elite club select organizations to high school, collegiate, and pro sports teams, BSN Sports and TCJ Athletics is a winning combination. 8-2 in favor of TCJ. They've had themselves a really nice start, hitting 3 out of 6 shots, 2 of them for 3-point. And Rosalie, so far just 1 for 5. Neither team has taken a free throw just yet. That's LeBron Lee. Pass midcourt, guarded by Braylon Dees. They work the ball to Medina. And Medina's shot bounces off the rim a couple of times, but Michael Carter with the putback on the offensive rebound. And Trinity leads 10-2. And we have ourselves a whistle on the near side of the court. Looks like it's going against LeBron Lee, and if it is, that is number 2 on Lee. And it's team foul number 2 as well. So Rosalie will inbound. Melvin Smith will do the honors. He's now on the court. And another substitution. M.J. Reddick will go out, and coming in will be R.J. Gloucester, one of the starters. Had a brief rest and is back onto the court. Shot no good. Gloucester will draw a foul as he tries to put back the second chance. And we'll have our first free throws of the afternoon. Looked to me like it was Braden North, but we'll wait for the official word. And that is correct. And team foul number 3, personal foul number 1, and Gloucester at the line for 2. And that one bounces around but drops in. And so Rosalie with their first free throw. Still a little bit of work to do, but this team can score a bunch of points in a hurry. Free throw number 2 from Gloucester is also in. And so it is 10-4 in favor of TCJ. Medina to DeShannon Williams now on the court. His pass is stolen away by Braylon Dees. That one is for 3 from the corner. A great look by Jinks, but it does not go. Williams with the rebound, hustles up the left side of the court, finds North. Pump fake from 3, but then a pass stolen away. That's Melvin Smith on the pick. Gloucester tried to go around his defender, did not make the shot, ends up with the ball and goes to the line. Smith came to the rebound, found Gloucester, who went up for a second opportunity. And he'll have a second opportunity at the line where he's already 2 for 2. Nick Brown gets called for the foul, his first, team foul number 4. Gloucester just a moment ago hit 2 free throws. And the first of these 2 is a little bit too strong. Eagles women's basketball is making their way into this gymnasium, get ready to take on Beacon College in just a little while. That'll start approximately half an hour after this one ends. 15:23 left. Still a lot of time in the first half. And Gloucester misses both after making 2 just a few moments ago. Carter pulls down the rebound, goes high to take the pass. Ball hits the floor once, and North goes to the line. Both Jinks and Gloucester were there. We'll see which one gets called. It will be Khalik Jinks with his first and team first. And Braden North will shoot 2. He has a 3-pointer already. And on the season, 86.7% from the line is Braden North. And he hits the first of 2. He is now 14 out of 16. 4 points now for North and a 7-point Trinity lead, which has just become 8. And that is 5 points already for Braden North. As Rosalie, not used to playing from behind. At least I'm not used to seeing them play from behind. They've come in here a few times in recent years. A bunch of points on the board. Pass is knocked away. Grabbed by Carter. And a 30-second timeout called by Coach O'Neal Thompson. with the score 12-4 in favor of TCJ. We'll be right back.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
The Eagles have had a really nice start. 4 for 8 from the field, 2 for 3 from three-point range, and Braden North with a pair of free throws. So 12-4. Just under 15 minutes to go. Looks like the clock on the screen just a little bit off. That'll be taken care of. Medina has the pass stolen away by Jinks. And Jinks Jr. all the way up the court. Great pass inside to Melvin Smith, who lays it in and gets his first basket. But it's still a 6-point lead for the Eagles. Medina back at midcourt. Directing traffic. Eagles keep their feet moving. North at the top of the arc. Ball stripped away. He picks it right back up. Couple of bounces, and it does not go. The rebound by Khalik Jinks. This one is for 3. It's wide to the right, but right there to put it back in is Jawan Jinks Jr. Great positioning on the offensive rebound and a very easy basket for Jinks. So Rosa Lead has started them out a comeback. They trailed 10-2. It's now 12-8. North 4-3 from the corner. It's good. His second already. He now has 8 of Trinity's 15 points. 13:37 left to go. Pull-up jumper. It's good. That's Khalik Jinks. And he was able to get the basket to fall in to cut the lead back down to 5. Medina bounced pass to Carter. Ball tipped up into the air and knocked out of bounds. And the official will say that DeShannon Williams was the last man to touch the ball. And another official says, no, Williams did not make contact with it. And we'll see what the final word is. It is going to be Trinity's ball. So the officials communicated. Got the call, and it satisfied everyone. North from the corner for 3 with the assist from Andrew Yarbrough. 11 points for Braden North and 18 for the Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. 8-point lead. We just passed the 13-minute mark of the first half. Double team action on R.J. Gloucester, and they work the ball to the far side. Fade away jumper and a really nice touch. That ball went in out of Melvin Smith. And a little confusion, it looks like, of exactly what the ball may have done, but they got the call right. The basket was good. So 18-12 the score. Yarbrough will walk it past midcourt. 10 is Elijah Loisau. He's with possession. He finds Carter well outside the arc. Brow guarded well, finds Carter to the left side of the lane. Carter, a little push off, a turnaround jumper, and the basket is no good, but a foul is called. Carter will go to the line for 2. Carter already has 4 points. These are his first free throws of the afternoon. The foul was called on M.J. Reddick. That is his first. And Michael Carter, a 70% free throw shooter, hits the first of 2. He now has 5, and Trinity's lead is at 7. One more would match their biggest lead so far, and it is good. So another 8-point lead for the Eagles, 20-12. They led 10-2 as well. Rosalie hustles quickly up the court, and Carter will be called for the blocking foul. So Michael Carter charged with his first. That is team foul number 5. And R.J. Gloucester will go to the line once again. So far, he's the only Rhodes Elite player to shoot free throws, and he is 2 for 4. Basket did not go, so this will be 2 shots. And number 1 for Gloucester. In and out. Ball was starting to go down, hit the inside of the rim and popped out. Substitution, Hassan in for Dees. That's Hassan you just saw walk on to the right side of your screen. Gloucester missed the first. Here comes number 2. And it is good. That's 3 points rather for Gloucester, all at the line, and a 7-point Trinity College lead at 20-13, coming up on the 12-minute mark of the first half. Again, this is the first of 2 here this afternoon. The men's game that was scheduled at 3 o'clock against Bob Jones, in case you haven't heard, because of the weather approaching South Carolina, that game has been rescheduled for Thursday, January 29th at 7 p.m. And we'll have that live here at Trinity, right here on the Eagles Network. That is Nick Brown for 3, and it's good. 6.4 points per game. And Nick Brown with the 3-pointer, his 3rd of the season. And he gives Trinity a 10-point lead. Fadeaway jumper. That one off the front of the rim and rebounded by Loisau, who comes up the court very quickly. The ball tipped away, but Loisau maintains possession. Feeds Carter. And we have ourselves an offensive foul called against Michael Carter. That will be his 2nd personal foul. And a really nice job by the defense. Feet were set. Correct call made. Substitution for TCJ. DeShannon Williams and Will Medina are back in. Yarbrough, Brown, and Loisau are the other 3 Eagles on the court. For Rosalie, it is Jawan Jinks, Melvin Smith, Etab Hassan, not quite familiar with them yet, MJ Reddick, and Kalik Jinks on the court for Rosalie. And a whistle before the shot. And it's going to be turnover by Rose Elite. I did not see the reason for the call. Might have been out of bounds. But Trinity will get possession and a chance to extend a current 10-point lead. I'm Ray Bureau. We're glad you're joining us here on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network. Medina, long range pointer, it's good. He averages 7.4 points per game. And a very quick transition up the court. However, the layup does not go. Nick Brown goes through 2 defenders, fends off a 3rd one, but doesn't make the roll in off the fingertips, and the rebound by MJ Reddick. This is Jawan Jinks bringing it up midcourt to the left side. And Trinity making it a little difficult to get the ball inside the arc. Still outside the paint, under 10 to shoot. The jump shot missed by Reddick, but Rosalie with the rebound holds on to possession. Jinks for 3, a little strong, and rebounded by Loisau. He will hustle across midcourt. Ball knocked away, but Brown is able to regain control for the Eagles. Yarbrough is rejected by Melvin Smith. So a couple of quick exchanges, and Rosalie up the court. Hassan to the outside to Smith. And Smith into the baseline to Hassan. 15 to shoot, spin move, jump shot strong. But the rebound by Melvin Smith, and a wide open MJ Reddick, a perfect pass from Smith to Reddick, and it's a 10-point lead for TCJ. Just under 9 minutes left to go in the first half. Yarbrough guarded by Hassan. Decides to shoot the 3. It's off the rim and rebounded by Kalik Jinks. Cross midcourt, Jinks to Smith on the outside, a pump fake, and then to the corner. Eagles have done a good job keeping Rosalie outside the paint. 3-pointer misses. Second chance misses, pulled in by DeShannon Williams. Medina hustles up the court, finds a wide open Loisal with a great look. The three-pointer's a little short. It looked like it rolled off the end of his fingertips a little too soon. To the free throw line and back outside the arc. He runs the baseline. And a nice pass again to M.J. Reddick, who in the last few minutes has been finding himself wide open inside the paint. And he's a beneficiary of another terrific pass. 25-17 with 7:59 left in the half. Founded as Trinity Baptist College in Jacksonville in 1974, TCJ has been a leader in providing quality Christian higher education in North Florida for now 50 years. Trinity offers numerous majors, including pastoral studies, missions, business, education, music, criminal justice, sports management, and many more. The college also fields a nationally competitive athletics program, as you're seeing right now, competing in the NCCAA. TCJ also offers many outstanding online programs for adult learners. For more information, check out the website at tcj.edu. Trinity College of Jacksonville, Jacksonville's Christian College. 25-17 with about 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Trinity 8 for 16 from the field. They have hit 4 three-pointers and all 4 of their free throws. Rose Elite starting to heat up. They're now at 44%. They have missed both their three-point attempts, but they have hit 3 out of 6 free throws. Turnovers have been pretty low. Trinity 3, Rose Elite 4. Total rebounds, Rose Elite leads 10-6. So those are some of the numbers here this morning. And pretty soon we'll be saying this afternoon. Well, Trinity will inbound with a 25-17 lead. And we're right here at the 8-minute mark of the first half. Ron Lee, one of the starters, back onto the court for Coach O'Neal Thompson. Pass to Will Medina. Fadeaway jumper, in and out, and rebounded by Rose Elite's Kalik Jinks. Does a diagonal to the right side of the court, bounces off Medina, holds on to possession, and a three-point shot from Hassan is a little strong. Carter will keep the ball in play, and a great job by Andrew Yarbrough. Fingertip volleyball action, and he pulls it in. Lee for 3, a little short, and rebounded by Jinks. That's Kalik Jinks, number 5. Jawan Jinks is number 0. And Jinks to Jinks, and back to Jinks. That's Jawan with the ball, guarded by Medina. 15 to shoot. Hassan to a wide open Jawan Jinks. A great look, and he buries a three-pointer. 5 points now for Jawan Jinks Jr., and a 5-point deficit now for Rose Elite. They've been on a nice little run. And LeBron Lee is back at midcourt. Both teams are now shooting 8 for 18 from the floor. Carter for 3, a little strong and not much of an arc. And Jinks with the rebound. A chance for Rose Elite to get to within 3 or 2. To the outside, Gloucester. One step again, and then goes inside the paint and misses the layup. Carter the rebound. Lee finds Yarbrough. And Yarbrough back to Lee. 6:14 and counting. He uses Carter's screen effectively, misses the layup. Carter's second chance is good. Michael Carter now has 8, and Trinity's lead is back up to 7. Don takes the pass across midcourt. Elite back out near midcourt. Shot clock at 15. Yarbrough defending Jinks, who gets around Yarbrough, and what a nice little play by Jawan Jinks Jr. Got around Andrew Yarbrough. That was a tough shot he got off, and it went through. 5-point lead for the Eagles. Williams very wide open, but the shot bounces off the inside of the rim. Foster takes the pass. Double team. Shot missed. Second chance is good. That was Braylon Dees with his first basket. And the lead is down to 3. Trinity led 23-13 Now it's 27-24. Well, 29-24 now as LeBron Lee gets his first deuce of the game. He has a 3, so 5 total points, and that's the margin right now for TCJ. Under 5 minutes to go. The clock in the gym is the official clock. Jinx nearly got the traveling call, but he finds the other Jinx who hits the 2-range shot, a long 2. So he has 9 points, and it's a 3-point lead once again for TCJ. Lee will try to double the lead. It's off and out of bounds and over to Rosalie, who now with a 3 could tie the score. Some substitutions. Coming back in is MJ Reddick and Braden North for Trinity. A chance now for Rose Elite to tie the score. 29-26. 4:13 and counting left to go in the first half. Hassan in the corner. Shot clock down to 10. Another great feed to MJ Reddick, who is positioning himself in the paint, sneaking behind defenders, and getting the ball and the baskets. And a nice job by MJ Reddick. 3-pointer from North, no good. It's only a 1-point lead now for the Eagles. And a golden opportunity for Rose Elite to take the lead for the first time. Away, but Jinx chases it down at the sideline. Nick Brown on the defense. The pass and the shot missed by Dees. Medina the rebound. He'll be double teamed at midcourt. Gets around both defenders. The basket is good and one. Will Medina a chance at a 3-point play. And there were 2 men there, so I'm waiting to see who's getting called for the foul. Meanwhile, Medina will head to the line. That's R.J. Gloucester's first personal. Only the 3rd team foul for Rose Elite. They have played very clean basketball. Will Medina, 10 for 12 at the line. And that percentage will tick up even more as he gets a 3-point play. He has 5. The lead is 4 for the Eagles. 3:23 left to go in the first half. Eagles putting a little bit of a press, not too much. Outside, Gloucester for 3, a high arcing attempt. He gets his own rebound, a pump fake, second chance, no. Nick Brown the rebound. Medina to DeShannon Williams, who thought better of trying to get the layup because Melvin Smith got on top of him in a hurry, but he gets through the defense and gets on the board. DeShannon Williams averages 7 points per game. And the lead is now 6 for TCJ. 34-28, 2:45 left to go. Up on 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dees to the corner. That's where Reddick is waiting. 3 to shoot. Gloucester gets it off in time and makes the shot. A fadeaway jumper and a really nice job by Braylon Dees beating the shot clock. 34-30 the score. An exciting first half. Trinity twice had an 8-point lead, twice had a 10-point lead. That one will roll out of bounds past the end line and stay with the Eagles. About 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Eagles lead 34-30. Williams from the line, mid-range jumper, no good, and rebounded by Melvin Smith. Rose Elite a chance to get back to within 2 or possibly even 1. Gloucester, nice move, underhand layup, no good. Rebound, Reddick. Second chance is blocked by Nick Brown. They do maintain possession. Gloucester will get the basket and an extra shot. Basket is good for R.J. Gloucester, his first field goal. He now has 5 points. And a chance to make it 6 and cut the deficit down to 1. At the line, Gloucester 3 for 6 so far, and personal foul number 3 is called on LeBron Lee. And another three-point play, this time by Rose Elite. RJ Gloucester now has 6, and the Eagles lead by 1 with a buck and a half left to play in the first half. This is Williams, spin move, mid-range jumper, no good. And the last man to touch it is MJ Reddick, says the official, so Trinity will keep possession with 1:15 left to go. Outside the arc. North to Medina. 14 to shoot. Eagles not in too big of a hurry. They're looking for a good scoring opportunity. Medina double teamed, and the ball was kicked, and so Trinity will inbound. They will have 7 seconds on the shot clock, 62 on the game clock. 3 to shoot. Medina fade away. Good. Will Medina with 7, and the lead is 3 as we get under a minute, and we have ourselves a whistle. They didn't call a foul, but they're saying inbound from the sideline. And so Rose Elite could still tie it with a 3. They're shooting 45%. Gloucester to Smith. The layup is good. Melvin Smith now has 6. And we are going to have a stop because clock needs to be reset. Shot clock is showing 26. They're going to put the game clock at 39.6 and then have a little conversation to make sure that the clocks are correct. Trinity shooting 45%. Rose Elite now 47%. And it's a 3-point lead for TCJ. 45 seconds has been put on the clock. Jaden Williams shoots a 3 off the rim. Brown tried to get the rebound. It couldn't hold on. Braylon Dees pulls it in. And a chance for Rose Elite to take the lead before halftime. Kick to the outside. Reddick, little short. And Williams picks it up. 20 seconds left. Medina all the way up towards Carter. It was tipped. Carter held on. Basket, no good. And one last opportunity for Rose Elite to take the lead. Trinity has led the entire way. 5 seconds left. They're playing for 1 shot. Jinks gets it off, but it is short, and that'll bring us to the halftime break with the score. Trinity College of Jacksonville 36, Rose Elite Academy 35. We will pause right here. We'll total everything up, and we'll let you know the numbers as we get ready for the second half. You're watching Developmental Men's Basketball here on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network. I'm Ray Bureau. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium, where you're watching the developmental Eagles take on Rose Elite Academy, and it's been a really good one. The Eagles have twice had an 8-point lead and twice had a 10-point lead. Rose Elite got hot late in the first half, and they cut that deficit all the way back down to 1. Trinity is shooting 42% from the field, 5 for 14 from three-point range, and 5 for 5 at the line. Rose Elite is shooting 46% from the field, 1 for 5 from three-point range, and 4 for 7 at the line. Rose Elite, though, leads total rebounds 21-13. Braden North is the leading scorer on the court. He has 11 points for TCJ. He's followed by Michael Carter with 8, Will Medina with 7, LeBron Lee with 5, Nick Brown with 3, and DeShannon Williams with 2. LeBron Lee, though, has 3 fouls. Michael Carter, 2. Braden North and Nick Brown each with 1. For Rose Elite, R.J. Gloucester leads with 10. Melvin Smith, 8. Jawan Jinks, 7. M.J. Reddick, 6. Khalik Jinks and Itabib Hassan each with 2. Foul situation, just 1 foul each for Gloucester, Reddick, and Khalik Jinks. So you're up to date in case you missed any of the action. Get ready for an exciting second half, which is now underway. Carter's first shot is good. He's now in double figures. He averages 8.4, and the Eagles get the lead up to 3 at 38-35. Women's basketball next against Beacon College, scheduled at 1 p.m. That one is for 3. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by Michael Carter, who leads the Eagles in rebounds per game with 5, and that's number 3. North chases down the loose ball, fights his way inside the paint and gets the short jumper to drop in. He's now at 13, and the Eagles get the lead up to 5 at 40-35. And a loose ball picked up, this time by Braylon Dees. Jump shot, in and out. Rebound, Nick Brown. Long pass to DeShannon Williams for the touchdown and a chance at the extra point. Medina to DeShannon Williams, but no. Oh, I thought for a moment they said no basket. He got the basket, so it's 42-35. I thought they called a foul, but apparently they waved it off. That one does not go down for Jinks. Tough break. And DeShannon Williams finds North. Back to Williams in the corner. That one is for 3, and it is good. DeShannon Williams red hot out of the locker room, and the third 10-point lead for TCJ. Jinks to the outside to Gloucester. And a nice power move. He bounces off Nick Brown and gets the basket to go. He has himself an easy dozen. And the lead is 8 for Trinity. Medina trying to make it 10 again. He'll have a chance to do so at the line. Medina will shoot 2. He's at his only free throw attempt so far today. And Medina will head back to the line. The foul is on Braylon Dees, his first. Team foul number 1. And Trinity will apparently give up the rebound. Medina, a very good free throw shooter. That one bounces out. He came in at 83%. Right now he's 1 for 2, pending free throw number 2 of this sequence. 45-37. And now 46-37. So Trinity's had a really nice start to this second half. $18 minutes left. That's a long 3 that hits a little short. Second chance, no good from Dees. Chased down by Medina in the corner, but he stepped on the sideline as he tried to keep the ball in play. So Rose Elite will have 15 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounding is Gloucester. Had to pause to do a little bit of equipment adjustment. Everything seems to be back in order. Shot clock at 7. In the corner is Braylon Dees, double teamed. He finds Gloucester, who lost control of the ball, and a shot clock violation will give it back over to the Eagles. And that is going to remain the call. Look for a moment like they might call a jump ball, but the officials talk about it across the court and agree that it was a shot clock violation. So Trinity will get possession, leading 46-37. Still a lot of time left. Pull up a chair. There's plenty to watch here as we get close to saying this afternoon. Carter to Williams. That one is for three, but it is short and pulled down by Rose Elite. That's a wide open three for Gloucester, and he buries a swish. Gloucester now has 15 for Rose Elite, and the lead is 6 for TCJ. Long pass to North. He is stripped by Gloucester, and Gloucester hustles up the court. A bounce pass to Jinks, and somehow that ball did not go down. It rolled around the rim, dropped outside. Medina to Carter, and Carter hit hard from behind by Gloucester, and he hits the floor very hard. And members of both teams checking on Michael Carter. That is a big and very tough young man, and he pops up to his feet, and he'll get ready to take a few free throws. I'm not sure I would have popped up off the floor like that. Of course, I'm not 21 years old either. Camila Lopez of women's soccer working our camera. And Camila, a big member of that national semifinal team, made it all the way to the semifinal round in the national championship. Carter misses his first shot. He's now 2 for 3 this afternoon. And a substitution will send Jawan Jinks back onto the court in favor of Braylon Dees. Foul was against Gloucester. It's his second. And the second free throw for Carter is good. Camila, you scored, 4 or 5 goals this season? And you had a bunch of assists, too. So Camila came up big. Leading scorer, Lucy Reif for TCJ, and head coach Alexa Pittman. 3-point shot off the rim. Carter pulls down another rebound. That is now his 7th of the day. Nick Brown misses the first chance. He won't get a second as the ball hits off his body and goes out of bounds back over to Rose Elite. Well, the women's soccer team got 2 wins in that national tournament, their first 2 ever wins in their second trip to the national championship tournament. So congratulations. And Camila says most of this team will be back next fall. So look out, Bob Jones, we're coming for you. Bob Jones knocked out the Eagles in that semifinal round. Bob Jones went on to win the national championship, too, so it took the national champions to knock you out. 47-40, Trinity leads, 16 and change left to go in the ball game. Jinks guarded by Williams. Top of the lane, outside to Gloucester for 3, off the rim, and out of bounds, and off Braden North, says the official, so ball stays with Rose Elite with 10 seconds to shoot. Quick inbound pass to Jinks, and a really nice job. He never even started to come down before he got the shot off. Great job by Kalik Jinks. He got the shot off at the peak of his jump. He just hung up there for quite a bit. And Medina will respond with a fadeaway. Will Medina now with 10. That's his 3rd fadeaway jumper he has hit. So a 7-point lead for the Eagles. Kicked outside. 3-pointer missed by Smith. And rebound, LeBron Lee. Cross court to North. A pump fake from 3 range. To Lee. Gets to the free throw line. Kicks it back outside. This time Medina will shoot for 3 and miss wide to the left. It hits off Brown. No argument this time. And it is Rose Elite's ball. Now the official's going to say it hit off Rose Elite. But again, no argument. I honestly thought it was off Brown. North for 3. Off the rim. And knocked out of bounds. This time it is off the Eagles, and Rose Elite will have possession. 49-42. We see the Beacon College Blazers now entering the gymnasium. They'll take the court once this game ends, and they'll start warming up for the game against Eagles women's basketball. Pull-up jumper, in and out, and rebounded by Will Medina. And that is Will's 9th rebound. We're talking about Carter, but Medina has been pulling in the boards today as well. So Medina, great chance at getting a double-double. He needs just one more rebound. Nick Brown bounces off Jinks, gets in the paint, finds Williams to the outside. Shot clock at 7. Williams guarded by Smith. Three-point shot. Hits off the rim and is pulled in by Gloucester. And Gloucester hustles up the left side of the court. Williams may have gotten away with some contact. Shot is missed. A collision underneath as Williams takes the laser beam pass from LeBron Lee and lays it in. 9 points now for DeShannon Williams. That's the margin. 9-point lead for TCJ. Eagles shooting 44%. That one is for 3. It's wide to the left and off the rim. Second chance for Gloucester will not happen, but he'll get a free throw or 2. The foul will be called against Will Medina. That is his first. And team foul number 1 of the second half. Gloucester at the line with 15 points. He is 4 for 7 from the stripe. No, actually, you're going to change it and call it on the floor. He was at the line as if he was about to shoot. So they're calling it on the floor, not the shot. Gloucester pump fake, and Jinks was not ready for the pass. So an unforced error gives the ball back over to the Eagles. And they have a 9-point lead and a chance to get it back into double figures. 51-42 the score. Lee to Braden North. And North to Carter, outside the paint. Kicked to Lee. Three-pointer from the corner is a little strong and pulled in by Khalik Jinks. And Jinks will find Gloucester, and this time he will go to the line, and that's number 2 on Will Medina. This time, Gloucester will shoot 2. He already has 15 points. He's had himself a really nice game. 10 in the first half, 5 already in the second. He is 4 for 7 from the line. And Gloucester ready for the first of 2. It is up and it is good. He has a nice little stroke. And that's point number 16 for RJ. Substitution, Khalik Jinks out. And coming in is MJ Reddick, who's having a nice game himself. 6 points all in the first half. The lead is 8, pending free throw number 2. And it is also good. So that's now 17 for RJ Gloucester. Coming up on 13 minutes left. The Eagles lead by 7, 51-44. North for 3. Braden North with his 4th three-pointer, 16 points. He averages 11.6. So he has by far surpassed that average. He thought he was going to get possession, but no, says the official. Only 5 seconds ticked off the shot clock and the game clock. Hassan now back onto the court for Coach Rose. Jeriel Rose and Jarius Rose. They are the coaches of Rose Elite Academy. Jarius, also a former TCJ Eagles player, played here for 2 years. Xavier spent 5 years here as an Eagle. 5th-year senior, got his 1,000th point last season, and we were very happy that it happened here at home where we were able to get the call. That's Jinks, Jawan Jinks. Jump shot, no good. Lee up the court to North, and he is rejected, but a foul is called, and that will go on Braylon Dees. The body contact is the reason for the call. Dees got the ball with his hand, but Braden North will shoot 2. He has already hit 2 free throws today. And on the season, North came in at 87%. And players on both teams kind of shifting around just a bit. First one good. Second one good. 18 points for Braden North. A little too early at this point to call player of the game, but right now we're looking at Braden. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Jinks at the line, guarded by Carter. Finds Hassan, wide open for three, too strong. And the rebound by Loisau. Eagles hustle it up the court. Carter has the ball knocked away, out of bounds. And a foul is also called. That is team foul number 5. I did not see who the personal foul was called on. But it's on the floor, and the Eagles will inbound. It looks like they got MJ Reddick with the foul. Been moved by Carter, a little short on the jump shot. Quick transition. Jinks with the finger roll for the layup. He now has 6 points. Foul number 2 on Reddick. 55-46. Trinity leads. Just under 12 minutes to go. LeBron Lee forces his way inside and gets points 6 and 7. And Trinity has opened up an 11-point lead, their biggest of the day. 11:30 left to go. It is 11-26 and counting. And we have ourselves a whistle. And a foul will be called on Elijah Loisau. That is his first, team third. 11:24 left the official clock here inside the gymnasium. Jinks, pull-up jumper. He'll go to the line. 2 shots for Jawan Jinks. And I believe they got Loisau again with the foul, and that is number 2. And Jawan Jinks Jr. will shoot 2. First attempts of the afternoon, 7 points. And number 1 is good. That's now point number 8 for Jawan Jinks. And free throw number 2 will put it back into single digits if good. And it is. So that's now point number 9. Trinity will inbound. And we have ourselves a whistle, a push called against Braden North. And that will be his second personal foul and team foul number 4. And we have ourselves a timeout called by Coach O'Neal Thompson with 11:17 left and Trinity leading 57-48. We'll pause right here. We'll be right back. Stay with us. $11:17 left to play. Trinity 57, Rose Elite Academy 48. North, the inbound pass, and it is nearly stolen, and it will be. Little volleyball action, and then Jawan Jinks pulls it down. In the paint, outside to Gloucester. That is Melvin Smith, a wide open three-pointer, and it's good. He now has 11, and their deficit is down to 6. Trinity led by 11 just a few moments ago. 5 straight points ripped off by Rosalie and a chance to make it even closer. Jinks in the paint, jump shot, no good. Gloucester is there to put it right back in. He has 19 and it's now a 4-point TCJ lead. Carter takes the pass outside the paint, finds Loisau for the basket. Elijah Loisau averages just 1/2 point per game, so he's on the board with a deuce, and the lead is now 6 for the Eagles. Rose Elite slows it down. There's been a lot of fast-paced action since we came out of the timeout. Jinks back to the top. Outside to Gloucester. Pump fake inside. Contact, no call. Rebound Carter. And a laser beam pass to a wide-open Andrew Yarbrough for the basket. First basket for Yarbrough. 61-53. Jinks a pump fake. North got on top of him, and now the basket is good on the jumper and a foul. So a 3-point opportunity for Jawan Jinks, who's now in double figures. And a foul called against Elijah Loisau. That is number 3. Team foul number 5. Both teams have now committed 5. Jinks is 2 for 2 at the line. And he converts the 3-point play to give himself 12 and cut the deficit back down to 5. Another timeout. 9:55 left to go. An exciting developmental men's basketball game between Trinity College of Jacksonville and Rose Elite Academy. We will be right back. Still plenty of time left as Trinity leads 61-56, 9:55 remaining. I've had a little bit of trouble with the online clock, but we'll let you know exactly how much time is left. 9:50 left, 61-56, a 5-point lead for the Eagles. LeBron Lee through 2 defenders, and he is stripped of the ball. And a pass to Jinks. 1-on-2. He'll draw the foul and go to the line. Kalik Jinks will get his first opportunities at the stripe. It will be team foul number 6 called against the Eagles. And Jinks at the line. First of 2 is good. Point number 7 for Kalik Jinks. It's now a 4-point deficit for Rose Elite. And number 2 is a little short, rebounded by Carter. The foul was called against Andrew Yarbrough. That is his first. Team foul number 6. Carter. Finger roll is good. Michael Carter now has 13. 63-57, a 6-point lead. Jawan Jinks for 3, off the rim. And Kalik Jinks with the putback. He now has 9. Jinks has been getting himself in the lane the last several trips up the court, and he's picked up a few second chance opportunities. 4-point lead for the Eagles. Under 20 on the shot clock. Medina at midcourt. To LeBron Lee. He'll take his time, look for an opportunity, use Carter as a screen. Medina with 7 to shoot. Runs the baseline, pulls up, and sinks one. That is now 12 for Will Medina. He also has 9 rebounds. 1 rebound from a double-double. Michael Carter has 2 rebounds from a double-double. That one is in and out. Rose Elite maintains possession. This one for 3, off the rim. And Medina with the rebound. That will give Will Medina 10 rebounds. He now has a double-double. He's back at midcourt. Ball stolen by Jinks. And Medina will not pick up the unnecessary foul. A wise move as Khalid Jinks gets the layup. He's in double figures now with 11. And a good play by Medina, not giving that extra opportunity at the line and picking up the foul. So the lead is 4 now for Trinity. To Shannon Williams to the right side of the paint, and a collision and a foul. And the foul's called for the elbow. I believe it was R.J. Gloucester, and that is the correct call. And if I'm right, that's number 3 on Gloucester. Khalid Jinks and Melvin Smith will head off. MJ Reddick is back in, along with Ihajib Hassan. The Eagles will inbound. That's team foul number 6. And the officials, I believe they're going to check and make sure of the foul count. As both teams had 5 a few minutes ago, and each team has committed 1 since then. So we're going to look. And we're going to have ourselves a technical foul called against LeBron Lee. And heading to the line for Rose Elite will be Jawan Jinks. So the technical foul called, and for Lee, that is his 4th foul. And Jinks has a chance now to make this 2-point game. Done a nice job at the line, 3 for 3, now 4 for 4, and that's his 13th point. And if this is good, it's a 2-point game. It is good. So Jinks now with 14. The Eagles will have the ball right underneath the basket. 65-63. Big possession for TCJ. Medina will inbound to Williams. He thought about that 3, thinks again and pops, but doesn't make the shot. And it goes out of bounds over near the corner. And a nice job by Carter protecting the youngsters over there, enjoying the game. 65-63. A chance now for Rose Elite to tie it or take the lead. Trinity has led since the first basket of the game. Elite, a chance to tie, possibly take the lead with a 3. This is Jinks, works his way inside, and we're tied at 65. 16 points for Jawan Jinks Jr. And Nick Brown will work it across midcourt. Hands off to North. Right side through 2, and a foul. Braden North will shoot 2. And the foul is called on Hassan. That is his first. And Braden North at the line where he is 4 for 4. If he makes them both, he'll be at 20 points. Chance to give his team back the lead. And it is off both the front and the back of the rim. So tough break for North and the Eagles. Well, credit Rose Elite. They got down by 11, and they fought back to tie it up. And the second one is good. So 19 for North and a 1-point TCJ lead. The Eagles led at 36-35 at the half. So it's been 30-30 so far in this second half. Basket is good. It could be either Carter or Brown. An excellent job getting that ball to drop in. Nick Brown is called for his 2nd foul. That was Jawan Jinks. Chance now to make it a 2-point lead. And this is a first lead that Rose Elite has had today. Again, credit them. They have twice had double-digit deficits. This one is good, and they now lead it by 2. And Jinks has tied North for the lead with 19 points. Under 7 minutes left to go. Lee takes the pass. He has 4 fouls, if I'm correct. Misses the shot. Jinx pulls it down. Lee tried to strip the ball, but came up empty. Well, the official scoring has LeBron Lee at 3 personal fouls. And a nice move, but no shot for Jinx. He'll get another opportunity here, and it's good, and one. Michael Carter claiming got all ball. The official says no. And right now it is a 4-point lead pending the free throw for Kalik Jinx. He now has 13. He is 1 for 2 at the line. So Rosalie has stormed back from an 11-point deficit, and Lee got away with a lane violation there. 5-point lead for Rosalie Academy. And Lee up the right side of the court. He's wide open. Works inside through a double team and gets the basket. That's 9 points for LeBron Lee. A 3-point deficit. Shot clock has not been reset. And now they're going to stop play, reset the shot clock. 3-point lead for Rosalie Academy. 71-68. 5:52 left to play. And Rosalie will inbound after resetting the shot clock to 25 seconds. Juwan Jinx at midcourt, guarded by Lee. Not closely enough for the 5-second count. Jinx to Melvin Smith. Smith will go to the line as Carter got the arm. So Melvin Smith will shoot 2. He has not tried a free throw yet today. Right now the lead is 3, and that is foul number 4 on Michael Carter. And Carter will stay on the court. Smith at the line, looking to extend a 3-point lead. Number 1 is good. Only R.J. Gloucester shot foul shots in the first half. There have been 4 different Rosalie players in the second. Overall, they're at 79% on the day, 14 out of 18. And another one goes in, so they've done a nice job at the line, especially in this second half. That's now 12 points for Melvin Smith and a 5-point Rosalie lead. Williams across midcourt. Shot clock under 20. Williams to North, almost lost it, and a whistle. I think they're calling a reaching in foul, or they could just be looking at the clock again. Nope, looks like they're just checking the clock. Right now it says 5:18 on the scoreboard on the gym wall and 20 on the shot clock. 73-68. They're also going to update the foul count. Trinity has committed 9. Rosalie has committed 8. So there was a reaching in foul, and Braden North will be at the line for a 1-and-1. And North hits the front end. He now has 20 points. It's now a 4-point deficit for the Eagles. And free throw number 2 from Braden North is good. 21 points, but more importantly, makes it a 1-possession game. Rosalie leads by 3, coming up on 5 minutes left. Trinity led all the way until Rosalie took the lead just a couple of minutes ago. They went ahead 66-65 and have kept the lead since then. Jinx nearly lost possession, but he holds on. 7 to shoot. Gloucester was open. Goes inside the paint. Misses the jumper. And Shannon Williams tracks it down. The pass intended for Lee is deflected away, and it's going to be Eagles ball. It will inbound right underneath the basket. Williams back at midcourt. Finding North, who's guarded very well by Smith. Medina works his way back to midcourt. Medina guarded by Braylon Dees. Bounce pass to Lee. Near the sideline, now at the baseline, and now at the free throw line. That foul will go against Melvin Smith, his first, team foul number 9. And LeBron Lee shooting 2. His first attempts of the afternoon. On the season, he is at 78%. And number 1 for Lee is good. Eagles as a team came in at 71%. At the line, they are now 12 out of 15. They've done a really nice job. Now 13 out of 16 as LeBron Lee hits them both. He now has 11, and he pulls his team to within a point. Or 17. And a really nice power move by Jawan Jinks. He's now at 21 for Rose Elite Academy. Out of room on the Jawan Jinks Jr. scoreline. He had 7 at halftime. He now has 21. That's 14 in the second half. Fake pass and then a basket for DeShannon Williams. He's in double figures. That's 11. It's a 1-point game and a foul. Looks like it'll be Braden North, and that is number 3 on North. It'll be a couple of free throws coming for Jinks. He has 21. At the line, Jinks has been very busy in this second half. 6 out of 6. And the first of 2 is good. That's 22 points, and more importantly, it makes it a 2-point lead for Rose Elite. And free throw number 2 on its way. And he is 8 for 8 at the line. An excellent job for Jawan Jinks. DeShannon Williams across midcourt. 3:40 left to play and a whistle. That's going to be 2 free throws either way because that's team foul number 10 and personal foul number 2 on Melvin Smith. And so DeShannon Williams is back at the line. His first attempts of the day, he's 3 for 4 on the season. Medina giving a little encouragement. 4 Rose Elites, 1 TCJ man. Ready for a rebound. Williams hits the first of 2. That's now an even dozen for DeShannon Williams. Sophomore from Orlando. And he goes 2 for 2. Both these teams are doing a great job at the line. Jinks guarded by Williams at midcourt. It's a 1-point lead. Looking to make it 3. That one does not go. Trinity can regain the lead on this possession. Brown keeps it in play, gets around a defender, finds Medina in the corner. Lee to Williams, wide open. A pump fake, and the shot missed. North, the rebound. Spin move twice, and no basket. Second chance, no. Both teams missed opportunities on their last possession. Crowd looking for a foul, but didn't get the call. 3 minutes left right now, 77-76. Shot clock at 15. And a finger roll from underneath for Braylon Dees. His first basket of the second half. He has 6 total points, and it's a 3-point lead for Rose Elite Academy. These two teams fighting it hard. Rose Elite loves to put points on the board. I don't have their season numbers, but every time I've seen them play, they have scored many points. That's North shooting a 3-pointer. He is fouled, so he'll get 3 free throws. The foul is called on R.J. Gloucester. I have him at 4. And North at the line with 21 points. He's also been brilliant at the line so far today, 6 out of 7. And the first of three is good. He could tie the score if he gets all three of them. That's point number 22 for Braden North. Freshman from Lake City. He goes 2 for 2 and still has another. That's now point 23 for North. And Coach Rose will put MJ Reddick back onto the court. Reddick is playing on the defensive side underneath the basket. North could tie it up if he sinks this one. And we're tied at 79. Braden North with 24 points. He is our player of the game. It's tied at 79. North has 4 3-pointers. 8 for 9 at the line. 5 of 11 overall from the field. And a jump ball. Possession is with Rose Elite. Well, one official says so, and they're going to have a conversation. We haven't had a jump ball in this half. It is black ball. Trinity inbounded to start the second half. So that is a correct call. The possession arrow not functioning over at the scorer's table. Officials keeping track of it. A chance for Rose Elite to regain the lead. Jinks misses the layup. Pulled down by Brown, and Trinity could go back out in front and break the tie. Medina will bring it across midcourt. Needs a hurry. 1 second left. He gets there just in time. 79-79. Carter spins around but misses the layup. Loose ball grabbed by Jawan Jinks. Lee swats the ball away from Jinks, and a late whistle, but it's going to be black ball, says the officials. It's not going to be a foul. Ball just went out of bounds, or yes, it is. Because now they're heading to the line. And shooting two will be Jinks. He is 8 for 8 and a chance to break the tie. That is personal foul number 4 on LeBron Lee. Lee will stay on the court. And another free throw made for Jawan Jinks. That's point number 24. He has just tied Braden North, but more importantly, he has just put his team back out in front, 80-79. 1:47 left to go. And number 2, also good. So he has hit all 10 shots at the line and has 25 points to show for it. He is 6 for 13 with a three-pointer from the field. Medina outside to North. A 2-point Rose Elite lead. This could tie it. It's good. It's a 2-pointer, but North buries it, and he now has 26. A long 2, 81-81. Eagles have surpassed their season average of 79.4. And a really nice move by Jinks. He is definitely the Rose Elite player of the game. 27 points for Jawan Jinks Jr. A minute left. Lee outside to Medina. 2-point Rose Elite lead. Carter to tie it. He'll go to the line. Michael Carter will shoot 2 with a chance to tie if he hits them both. He is 3 for 4 so far today, 13 points overall. And the foul is called on MJ Reddick, his 3rd. Both teams are in the double bonus the rest of the game. And Carter at the line, 3 for 4, and misses the first. So he can't tie it with a free throw, and Nick Brown and Carter will have a chance at a rebound if the shot does not go. Yarbrough, Medina, and North are back defensively. Both shots miss. Here comes Melvin Smith to try to extend the lead. It's a 2-possession game. Melvin Smith goes coast to coast. 14 points. And we have ourselves a timeout called by Coach O'Neal Thompson. With 46 seconds left, and Rose Elite Academy leading 85-81. Trinity has shot very well at 49%, but Rose Elite has erased an 11-point deficit. They took the lead Trinity came back to regain the lead, and then Rose Elite has scored enough to take a 4-point lead with 46 seconds left to play. Rose Elite is shooting 44% to Trinity's 49%. Trinity has hit 7 of 21 three-point attempts. Rose Elite is 3 for 16. But at the line, it is Jawan Jinks Jr., 10 for 10. And Rose Elite overall, 20 for 24. Trinity, a great job themselves, 16 of 21. So the difference is at the line, where Rose Elite has hit 4 more free throws. That's the difference on the scoreboard. Trinity has turned it over 10 times, resulting in 17 Rose Elite points. Rose Elite has turned it over just 5 times, resulting in just 2 points off turnovers for the Eagles. Rose Elite has out-rebounded Trinity 33-31. It is Trinity's ball, but they trail by 2 possessions. 46 seconds. Well, 45.8 if you want to get more specific. Lee, Williams, Medina, North, and Carter. They need a score, then a stop. Any kind of a score will make it a 1-possession game. Lee for 3, no. Rebound, Reddick, and a foul. That'll be 2 shots for Reddick. Foul, I believe, is going to be to Shannon Williams, if I saw that correctly. Well, first, we're going to have ourselves a timeout. 85-81. We'll be right back. Well, apparently there was no foul called. It was just a timeout. Rose Elite will inbound. And we have ourselves a foul. Rose Elite has outscored Trinity 50-45 in the second half after trailing by just a single point at halftime. Shooting 2 will be R.J. Gloster. He has a chance to hit 20 points himself. And number 1 is a little short. Gloster at the line, now 6 for 10 today. The women's game will start at about 1 p.m. Could be a few minutes late. We're going to stop this feed and start a brand new one as the young ladies take the court for warm-up. Well, Gloster goes 1 for 2. He now has 20 points. And it is 86-81. Will Medina hustles up the court. He's stripped of the ball, pounces on top of it. Rose Elite will get possession and go to the line. The Trinity Developmental men's team has 2 games left on January 31st, next Saturday, 12 p.m. right here at home against Jacksonville Community Christian College. We do plan to bring you that one. And on February 17th, the Eagles will go to Baptist University of Florida in Graceville, as they'll have a doubleheader, the developmental teams for both those schools, and then a South Region matchup for the varsity squads. Trinity won the first matchup back in November, and will look for the season sweep at the varsity level as they will go on February 17th for a 5 p.m. Eastern start time. And that'll be it for the developmental team. So one more broadcast next Saturday at 12. That'll be the first of 3 here on the court, as both the varsity men and the women will take on Southeastern Baptist College next Saturday, January 31st. Well, this one's coming to an end. It is a 5-point lead with just seconds left. 20.5 seconds left. And Rose Elite has the ball. So Trinity's developmental team will go to 4-2. They're still having a really nice season and playing terrific basketball. Rose Elite, I don't have their record, but another terrific job as Jerio Rose and Jarius Rose return to TCJ. Xavier is here in attendance as well. He's cheering on both teams, really, but of course, his loyalty lies with his family overall. It's great to say hello to Xavier and Jarius, who played here at Trinity College of Jacksonville. And Jeriel would make several trips over here from Valdosta to watch his brothers play right here on this court. 87-81. As Braylon Dees hits the first of 2. We'll give you all the point totals once that final buzzer sounds. And Dees, a rare miss for anyone on Rose Elite. Medina, 4-3. It's off the rim. He gets the rebound outside to North. That's for 3. That one's also off the rim. And Melvin Smith pulls down the rebound. He is fouled with 6.1 seconds left. So Melvin Smith will go to the line for 2. He is 2 for 2 today and has 15 total points. So Melvin Smith will shoot 2. And here comes the first of those 2. And it is good. As I said before, both of these teams doing great at the line today. That's now 23 for 28 for Rose Elite Academy. Trinity is 16 out of 21, so both teams, excellent job at the line today. And number 2 from Smith. Does not go. North, a chance for one last shot. It's for 3, and it misses, and it will go out of bounds. And that's the ball game. Final score, Rose Elite Academy, 88. TCJ, 81. The final point totals for Rose Elite, Jawan Jinks, 27. RJ Gloucester with 20. Melvin Smith, 16. Kalik Jinks, 14. MJ Reddick, 6. Braylon Dees, 5. And Ihajib Hassan with 2. For the Eagles, Braden North with 25. Michael Carter, 15. DeShannon Williams, 13. Will Medina, 10. LeBron Lee, 9. Nick Brown, 3. Andrew Yarbrough has 2. And so does Elijah Loisal. That'll do it for our developmental men. We'll see you next week at 12 noon. We're going to pause this feed and start up a brand new one. Both women's teams are heading to the court. Trinity College of Jacksonville playing host to the Beacon College Blazers. I'm Ray Bureau. We'll see you in just a little while.